We'll wait for some people to come on. Yep. Hey, share it to that 225 Bourbon for me on Facebook. What's that? Share it to that 225 Bourbon on Facebook. We got one person in. That's probably you. 3 people. All right. So we're waiting there. We're Elite 8, Best Old Fashioned in Baton Rouge Bracket Challenge. We have Overpass Merchant. They're the 1 seed. They're taking on Chiao Fat. And this is in one of the regional brackets. So Chiao Fat bartender has actually walked across the street. He's actually making his here at the Overpass bar, and they're both going to bring out their old fashions together. We're going to taste them together, experience everything there is to experience. I can just tell you guys right now, I love everything about both of their old fashions. It's going to be a very tough contest. We're dubbing this the Battle of the Overpass. So, One Team, One Podcast, Durante Jones Bourbon Club, Stogies and Bogies. We do it all. LSU sports, bourbon, golf, cigars. That's what we're about. They're bringing us out some truffle fries right now. So this is a old-fashioned review, but we will show you guys the truffle fries as well. It's this, if you guys haven't had the truffle fries at Overpass Merchant, I don't know what you're doing with your life. They're the best thing you could ever get. Great cocktails at Overpass. One of my favorite places to come. Brunch is fantastic. Chiao Fat is one of my favorites as well. So, not a huge ramen guy, but they do, what are they called? Little buns. I forget what they're called, but it's my favorite. One of my favorite dishes is the hot honey chicken bao, B-A-O. So they're making our old fashions currently. It's Brian and Leon. Those are the 2 bartenders. So Brian's actually the bar manager here, and then Leon is one of the bartenders at at Chiao Fat. Soji is also in our bracket, so I got that one mixed up for just a second. Talked to Lon over at Chiao Fat earlier. So and we probably will be podcasting from here at some point as well, under the tent. Maybe the noise will be an issue, but I can tell you about Chiao Fat's Old Fashioned. It's got a little bit more vanilla in it than normal Old Fashions. But I after tasting all these Old Fashions lately, I'm starting to gravitate towards sweeter Old Fashions. Overpass is just, we'll let them explain it. They've made a new one since we started this bracket, and it's I want to say it's a maple syrup old fashioned. So I'll get them to explain it whenever they bring them out, and we'll talk to the bartenders about how they did it. Guys, please like and share if you can. Pass this around. We're going to be, the next one that we have to go to it's a really, really tough job that I have. I got to go to Stabs and Oliver Twist. That's the last of the Elite 8s. And then we're off to the Final 4. And I feel bad letting people know that they've lost at this point because everybody's so good. I felt bad the other night. We had to tell Mid-City Beer Garden that they lost. And I really like their place, but at this level, the ice has got to be right. If you have regular bar ice at this point, these places are way too good. So we're going to be going to Stabs. That might be Thursday night. We'll go to Stabs and we'll go to Oliver Twist. Maybe vice versa. I might do the 1 seed last. I feel like that's the best advantage is to have the 1 seed last, wouldn't you say? So go to Oliver Twist, and then we'll probably get the smoked Blanton's Old Fashioned at Stabs. I'm sure that's what they're going to do. Oliver Twist, though, very good. It the last one we had at Oliver Twist was the Toasted Almond Bitters Old Fashioned. Here they come. They're coming out here. Toasted Almond Bitters Old Fashioned. It was very like a sweet wedding cake and bourbon combined. Okay. Here we go. Oh, you're good.
Overpass.
Okay, so Chiao Fat, come see. I want to talk to you. All right, tell me exactly. See, you're way too tall for my camera. Yeah, have a seat. Yeah. All right. Leon at Chiao Fat. Now, tell me about the old fashioned. Was it made with all that kind of stuff before we taste it?
So it's a bullet bourbon. We use a vanilla simple syrup. Ooh, sorry. All right, yeah. So it's a bullet bourbon. We use a vanilla simple syrup, and then we do 4 shots of Reagan's orange bitters, 2 shots of Chinese 5-spice bitters, which gives it a little bit of like cinnamon taste. Yeah. And then we fire the orange to make it like charred, give it a little smoke on there, stir it up, 15 stirs, pour it over a big rock.
The vanilla is what I usually remember about this one.
Yes, sir.
All right, so do you want to tell me about yours before I drink any of this, or do you want me to go ahead first? All right, so you're the number 1 seed, so I got to go you last. So yeah, you're the number 1 seed. I'm gonna let you taste it after. And you're filming me. It's just so good. And when I get to this point, I'm actually getting a char. Remember the last time I didn't get the char?
Yeah, I tried to make it a little better this time. I think maybe I burned the oils off too much last time or something.
I get the char now. All right, so we're gonna let you taste it. Billy, this is my sidekick, Billy. He's gonna taste it too to make sure I'm not like rigging it. The Billy test. No, it's the big guy. We call him the big guy. Yeah, I get the char a little bit more. The 5-spice, the vanilla, I get all that, and I absolutely love it. When you get to this point, I'm going to be nitpicking the hell out of these. All right. Let's go, Brian. Come on. In the hot seat. Okay. Overpass Merchant. Brian, tell me about this one. How'd you make it? Is this the new one that you did the other day?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So we wanted to keep it about as mainstream as possible whenever it came down to just having a traditional old-fashioned. The only difference being is we wanted to go heavy rye on this one. So to give you a little bit of the ingredients, we use Sazerac rye as our base rye spirit. We use a little bit of a Salerno blood orange liqueur in there. We kept it basic on our bitters. We went with Angostura, as well as used a little bit of a Demerara syrup that we made in-house. A little bit of cloves, some cinnamon, anise, and brown sugar. Ooh. And we did a little bit of toasting the orange as well, just lighting it and fueling those oils on there. So you're going to get a little bit of like toasted oil on the top of that.
What cherry are you using in there?
We're using Luxardo brand cherries.
So we got the Luxardo, and it's actually wrapped in the orange. And I love the presentation on this one because it's just a little different, but it also just sits right into the bourbon too, so it's perfect. It's not like garnish just to do garnish. It's garnish, but it actually shows up in the cocktail, I would assume. Oh, yeah. So
I wanted to make a Rouge.
Glassware is great. Both of these glasswares, I can't complain. They're actually both on par.
Killer glassware.
It's gonna be hard.
That's
what she said. Oh my God. All right, Billy. I think I know what I'm doing, but you gotta. Oh. All right. So you get the cinnamon. I get a lot on the Chiao Fat. I get the vanilla and the cinnamon. On this one, I get a lot more of the citrus, and it's like in my face citrus.
Yeah. That was kind of gold going with the blood orange liqueur too.
All right, I'm tasting one more time.
No, back and forth. This is the only way it's going to work out.
One sip, everybody knows the rules.
At the same time.
Nice.
So we've been, usually good place.
So what I want you to do is down all of his and sip mine. That way, I get the upper hand on this one. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna let you sit on camera and you get the real close.
Yes, do it.
Zoom in and focus on you.
Yeah, you don't want to be. You don't want to be in. Yeah. I got it. This is very tough, guys. This is very tough. And basically, they're similar in a way, but then I think if you have a different, we're being very subjective here. And y'all are both some of my favorite restaurants. My wife's going to be mad that I've chosen one over the other.
Remember, we're going to cancel your reservation.
Yeah, put on there someone else's.
I got to go Overpass Merchant. So sorry. I could drink the other one all day long.
Obviously, he's not going to come over here. It was a good game.
I could drink the other one all day long. So
Yes, sir.
we appreciate you guys.
Nice to meet you, big guy.
Yeah. Hey, and we'll be back to Chow Fat. Definitely love the place. I'll get my hot honey chicken bao with my old fashioned at the bar. Loved it, bro. Appreciate it. Absolutely. All right, so. All right, this is the loser I'm drinking right here. All right, Overpass takes it. All right, so we're going to be moving on to the final four now.
Nice. Who's
Um,
in
I,
the final four?
so far, we have Hayride,
Okay.
Soji, you guys, and I still have one more Elite 8 round, which is going to be a very tough one. This is actually, I've been waiting for the end for this one. Stabs versus Oliver Twist. And
Already,
that's-
I feel like I'm in good company, so I'll take that.
Yes, so, and it's actually all chalk. It's all number one seeds so far have made it to the final four. So,
I'll take that.
you
I
know,
like starting off on the top. It's only harder to follow.
that's what she said.
Yeah, right?
But the Hayride was an interesting one. We go to Hayride the first night. Nobody really knows what we're doing. They give us their old fashioned. They were slammed, and it was okay. It was good, but it was well made, but it just wasn't there.
Yeah.
So then we go the other night, and we walk in, and they're like, "We made something for you now."
We spruced it up.
A bananas Foster old fashioned. They flambe the banana. Table side service.
Competition I'm going up against now. Christ.
So,
This
but you made one. You made
competition
one.
is gonna be completely different.
Overpass guys, come check these guys out. Get your truffle fries. I'm gonna get some. I'm probably gonna get some to go too. My wife will kill me if I don't come home with truffle fries. It's a staple at our house.
I kill myself if I don't leave.
That's right. Come to the Overpass. Tons of places. I love the Giulio Brothers. I love Panetta's down the street. There's plenty of places to come eat down here. So come check them out. That's what we want to do here. We want to bring people to local businesses downtown or Overpass. I wouldn't just call it downtown, but mid-city. Great cocktails. We may need to start moving on to another type of cocktail after this too. So what's a good cocktail that you like to make other than like an old fashioned or anything like that? Bourbon related.
Negroni variations.
Negronis.
Right. Like that's my big. I like bitter. I like bold. I like even using agave spirits in them. Like so, it can be some fantastic.
We're on the 225 Bourbon Facebook page right now, so we'll probably have to do something like that. Maybe make a Negroni, or I'll maybe make a.
We'll go with the whiskey side of it.
Okay, so we'll do something like that soon too. And then, guys, we're going to start doing some golf course reviews. I don't know what that means yet, but we're going to start doing it. I already have advertisers for it, so I have to do something. Also, we're presented by Bank of England Mortgage. So go see boemortgage.com. Put your quotes in today. Talk to Patrick Michelson, great guy, loves LSU. Talk to him about Paul Maneri. That'll get him talking a little bit right now, actually. So talk to Pat. He would hook you up on a mortgage or a refi. Great guys over there. We appreciate them supporting this. Bogies. We love Bogies. Clayton. Go talk to Clayton over there. We're going to go see Bogies soon. We have a Masters show that we're going to do at Bogies probably this weekend. So check those guys out too. All right, Leon. Appreciate Leon and Chiao Fat for coming by here. That's awesome. I feel bad. He brought his whole little setup here, and he lost. All right.
Man, that bummed me.
Now he's taking his box and he's going home. All right. Yes. So yeah, that's what Hayride did over there. Okay, guys, we'll wrap this up. We appreciate Overpass Merchant here. We're going to finish these off, and we appreciate you guys. We'll be back probably Thursday. I'm going to talk to Stabs and Oliver Twist, see if we can set that up on Thursday. And then it's on to the Final Four. Talk to you guys later. One Team, One Podcast logging out.